Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a political bombshell that has reignited old rivalries and sparked heated debates across South Africa. Former President Thabo Mbeki has made explosive allegations that his predecessor, Jacob Zuma, may have been an agent for enemy forces during his imprisonment on Robben Island. These claims, shocking as they are, have sent ripples through the political landscape, raising serious questions about Zuma's past and his role in the anti-apartheid struggle. But what's the real story here? Is there any truth to these claims, or is this just another chapter in the long-standing feud between two of the ANC's most influential figures? Let's break it all down. The allegations, what did Mbeki say? During a recent public engagement, Thabo Mbeki suggested that there were long-standing doubts about Zuma's activities during his 10 years on Robben Island. He hinted that Zuma may have collaborated with the apartheid regime, a claim that, if true, could completely reshape his legacy. Mbeki stated, and I quote, "There are serious questions about Zuma's role during his time on Robben Island. Some of us have known for years that he had dealings with forces that were against the liberation struggle. Now, this is no small accusation. To suggest that Jacob Zuma, a man who built his career on being a freedom fighter, was possibly working with the enemy. That's massive. If true, it would mean that one of South Africa's most controversial leaders may not have been as committed to the struggle as he has always claimed." Zuma's response, dismissing the claims. As expected, Zuma and his supporters have strongly rejected these allegations. The Jacob Zuma Foundation was quick to fire back, calling the claims baseless and politically motivated. A spokesperson for Zuma didn't hold back, stating, "Mbeki is desperately trying to rewrite history. President Zuma was a loyal soldier of the struggle, and no amount of lies will change that." For Zuma's allies, this is just another attempt to tarnish his reputation, especially as he continues to wield influence in South African politics despite his past controversies. Zuma's time on Robben Island, what do we know? Let's take a step back and look at what we actually know about Zuma's time on Robben Island. He was imprisoned alongside some of the most well-known anti-apartheid activists, including Nelson Mandela. During his imprisonment, Zuma was deeply involved in intelligence work for the ANC. His background in Umkhonto we Sizwe, MK, the armed wing of the ANC, meant that he was well trained in counterintelligence and underground operations. However, this is exactly where things get murky. Some have long suspected that Zuma may have had dealings with apartheid authorities, perhaps as a means of survival or to gain favor. But no concrete evidence has ever been presented to confirm these claims. A history of political rivalry. To understand why these allegations are surfacing now, we need to look at the long and complicated history between Mbeki and Zuma. These two men have been at odds for decades. It was Mbeki who succeeded Nelson Mandela as president, leading South Africa through a period of economic growth but also facing criticism for his handling of the HIV/AIDS crisis. Zuma, on the other hand, was his deputy president until he was removed in 2005 over allegations of corruption. This eventually led to the dramatic power struggle within the ANC, which saw Zuma rise to the presidency in 2009, forcing Mbeki out of office. Since then, their rivalry has never faded. Mbeki has been a vocal critic of Zuma's leadership, particularly during the state capture years, where Zuma's presidency was marred by corruption, mismanagement, and deep political turmoil. So, could this be Mbeki's way of settling old scores? Or is there a deeper truth that South Africans have overlooked for years? The political fallout. These accusations come at a sensitive time for the ANC. The party is already facing declining public trust, internal divisions, and upcoming elections that could further shift the political landscape. If these claims gain traction, they could do serious damage to Zuma's remaining influence, particularly among his supporters in KwaZulu-Natal and other strongholds. However, without solid proof, Mbeki's words remain just that, allegations. The bigger picture, South Africa's political future. Whether these claims are true or not, they highlight a much bigger issue, the fractures within the ANC and the battle for its legacy. South Africa is still dealing with the aftershocks of the Zuma presidency, including corruption scandals, economic struggles, widespread distrust in government institutions. At the same time, figures like Mbeki seem determined to reshape the historical narrative, ensuring that their version of events stands the test of time. But what do you think? Let's discuss. Are Mbeki's claims credible, or is this just another political attack? Do you believe Zuma could have worked with apartheid authorities, or is this a desperate attempt to ruin his name? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into South Africa's political landscape. This story is far from over, and we'll be here to keep you updated as new developments unfold. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.